video will cover week 5 and week 6 of our 6-week beginner course, which is taking about 9 weeks. So we're going to do last week's, which means Tartle, and then we'll go on to this week's, which Chris is going to jump out behind the camera. So we start with last.
So we were doing Boleos and Ganchos. So we started off with a side step, and the leaders did a little chest rotation, which can be gentle or can be sharp, which creates the leg going up. From here, we slide the foot in, so it's in place before the rotation. Followers can decorate if they choose. Open up the shoulder to lead over, but preventing the follower from actually stepping by closing the shoulder and creating a block with a hand. Lifting the heel and opening the chest to the other side to create the gancho. Followers are, do you want to say?
Yeah, so I'm keeping my foot on the floor as long as is physically possible, and then only bending through the knee when I've made contact. So I'm not kicking, I'm staying on the floor and then only flexing at that last moment, and I'm not clamping on, I'm releasing.
So again, the chest does a rotation and comes back again, so it doesn't stay. From here, we then went on to do the other side. Exactly the same. Just to get your brains to flexibly think. And that was the class.
This is my magic I can't do it.
Tara, you've changed!
So this is now the recap for week 6, where we did some Milonga, Vals, Giros, moving in circular motions, external Cadenas, Boleos, and a Colgada. Yeah, Colgadas in a beginner's course. And also just a lot of contact all in one class. We know some people get very proud of doing content in one class. So we started off with being able to just recap in Giros from week 1, where we came to a pause, taking a side step to the left of the followers as the leader turns away from them. The follower then stepping through, arching the foot around to get that pivoting technique into another side step and the back ocho phase of the hero. So recap from the very first class there. We then made this into a turn, so if we're dancing Vals and we're just walking along, we can turn as we walk to create a motion. And again, we're using a mixture of this pivoting technique with the leader stepping forward and around, taking a side step, back and around, and just allowing the follower to come around, and she's doing the hero steps. So it's almost like a linear hero. We then did the external cadena, which looks like a flashy move. It's not, but it's excellent for travelling around the floor so you don't hold up the floor. We started off with a balanceo onto the right foot for the follower, but as for the leader, we're going to hold on that right foot as we transfer our weight onto our own right foot. We're then going to step forward and into the dark side of the embrace on the and its cross system. As I transfer my weight, I'm going to come into a side step, which knocks the follower up into a forward boleo, taking this left foot back and around. We're trying to get around as much as possible and allowing the follower then to walk around us into a side step, actually just with a hero, and then stepping through again. So this is the external cadena. We then applied this to Milonga timing, and this was done making it very small, quite tight. So, and this sort of emphasises the stop-start motion for each person, but it's quite nice in Milonga. We can also make the hero small and more staccato for Milonga as well. Finally, we took another circular motion, which was turning this into a Colgada, which we then expanded up with a Boleo. So for this, we started actually with a back step for the leader. So we're stepping back on the left foot, so the follower step forward and the right. We must stress this must only be done in line of dance, so line of dance would be this way. And then stepping to the right and opening up. And as my follow steps, I'm blocking her with my right foot. I'm then going to generate the Colgada by coming into this sandwich position, which sends her back. If I go into a back step and behind, she comes into a forward ocho, steps around, and I can chain these together. And if I make them a bit bigger, we end up with that little Boleos going through in Colgada position. And if we want to spin this around, we can. And that was today's class. Thank you for watching this Urban Tango Nights recap. If you like these videos, please subscribe to our channel by clicking the logo. You can find more of our class summaries down here and other videos of us dancing tango over here. You can also follow us on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter and Meetup. Links are in the description below, and you can also subscribe to our newsletter using the link below.